dead son-in-law, Miss Seeley. You keep on advising him like you doing.
He don't never ask me how I feel, just never ask me nothing about myself.
You won't believe how time has transformed the stars of The Color Purple, 1985. This film left an unforgettable mark on Hollywood, but wait until you see what happened to its cast. From breakout stars who became legends to unexpected career twists, some of these changes will leave you absolutely stunned. What became of your favorite characters and where are they now? In this video, we'll take you on a shocking then and now journey through the cast of The Color Purple. And trust us, you won't want to miss a second. Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey's career trajectory since her breakthrough performance in The Color Purple, 1985, has been nothing short of transformative. Although her role as Sophia, a fiercely independent woman in Steven Spielberg's adaptation of Alice Walker's novel, was pivotal in her rise to fame, it was just the beginning of a far-reaching legacy. Winfrey's raw talent, charisma, and ability to connect with audiences quickly propelled her into the realm of media mogul, philanthropist, and cultural icon. In the late 80s, after The Color Purple, Winfrey shifted her focus to television, where she became a household name with The Oprah Winfrey Show, which first aired in 1986. Her talk show revolutionized daytime television, blending candid interviews with a focus on self-improvement, spirituality, and social issues. Under her leadership, the show became a cultural phenomenon, attracting millions of viewers and earning Winfrey numerous accolades, including multiple Daytime Emmy Awards. The show ran for 25 years, ending in 2011, but its impact still resonates. During her time on television, Winfrey expanded her empire with the creation of O, the Oprah magazine, and the launch of her television network, OWN, Oprah Winfrey Network, in 2011. She became one of the most influential and wealthiest women in the world, using her platform to discuss topics ranging from personal growth and health to politics and race. Her interview with high-profile figures, from celebrities to world leaders, solidified her as a trusted voice. Beyond her media ventures, Winfrey also pursued acting, receiving acclaim for her performances in films such as The Butler, 2013, and Selma, 2014. Her producing work in film and television also received attention, with her company Harpo Productions behind projects like The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks, 2017, and Greenleaf, 2016 to 2020. Oprah's influence extends to her philanthropic efforts, where she has focused on education, poverty alleviation, and girls' empowerment globally. She built a school for girls in South Africa and continues her lifelong dedication to helping others through her charitable initiatives. Through her career in media, acting, philanthropy, and beyond, Oprah Winfrey has solidified her legacy as one of the most powerful and inspiring figures of the 21st century. Lawrence Fishburne. Since his standout performance in The Color Purple, 1985, Lawrence Fishburne's career has grown to reflect his immense versatility and lasting impact in film, television, and theater. His portrayal of the intense and controlling Mr. Dubois in Spielberg's adaptation of Alice Walker's novel helped establish him as a talented actor capable of handling complex roles, and it was only the beginning of a highly successful journey. Fishburne made significant strides in the 1990s, starring in the influential drama Boys in the Hood, 1991, where he portrayed the wise and determined father, Furious Styles. This role not only showcased his talent, but also helped define the portrayal of black fathers in Hollywood. The decade continued to build on his success with roles in What's Love Got to Do with It, 1993, playing Ike Turner, and The Matrix Trilogy, 1999 to 2003, where his portrayal of Morpheus became iconic in the science fiction genre. The Matrix solidified Fishburne as a global star and expanded his fan base beyond traditional Hollywood audiences. The 2000s saw Fishburne expand into television, particularly with his role in CSI Crime Scene Investigation, 2004 to 2007, where he played Dr. Raymond Langston, bringing depth and complexity to the procedural crime drama. His career diversified even further as he took on both dramatic and comedic roles in films such as Aquila and the Bee, 2006, and Mission: Impossible 3, 2006, while also appearing in more nuanced television series like Hannibal, 2013 to 2015. Beyond acting, Fishburne also explored directing and producing, and he continued to stay involved in the theater, performing in and producing stage works that often tackled social issues. As a leading voice for diversity in the industry, he advocated for greater representation in Hollywood, and his work outside of acting underscored his commitment to social causes. Lawrence Fishburne's ability to transition between genres, his dedication to activism, and his consistent exploration of rich, diverse characters have made him one of the most respected and enduring figures in entertainment. Sonny Terry. Sonny Terry, the legendary blues harmonica player, had a career that spanned decades, but his life after The Color Purple, 1985, reflects his continued influence in the world of music, particularly blues and folk. Known for his distinctive sound and ability to create powerful, emotive melodies on the harmonica, Terry was already a respected figure in the music world long before he appeared in Steven Spielberg's adaptation of Alice Walker's novel. His role in the film, though brief, introduced him to a wider audience, and he continued to work as a musician well into his later years. Following The Color Purple, Terry remained active in the blues scene, continuing to perform and record music. He had first achieved fame in the 1940s as part of a duo with guitarist Brownie McGhee, and their collaboration became one of the most influential in the history of folk and blues music. After McGee's passing in 1996, Terry continued to perform solo and record, maintaining his reputation as one of the finest harmonica players of his time. During the late 1980s and 1990s, Terry performed at various music festivals and collaborated with numerous musicians, continuing to bring his soulful, deeply rooted sound to new generations. Despite facing health challenges, including vision problems and a stroke, Terry remained a beloved figure in the music community. Terry's contributions to the blues, both as a performer and as a mentor to younger musicians, left an indelible mark on the genre. His harmonica playing, with its distinctive blend of traditional blues and folk influences, made him a crucial figure in the development of American music. Sonny Terry passed away in 1986, just a year after appearing in The Color Purple, but his legacy lives on through his recordings, collaborations, and the lasting influence of his music. He remains one of the most important figures in the history of blues music. Greg Philinganes. Greg Philinganes, a versatile and talented musician, is best known for his exceptional keyboard skills, and his work on The Color Purple, 1985, marked one of many milestones in his long and varied career. As a highly sought-after session musician, Philinganes brought his talent to the production of the film's score, contributing to the film's evocative musical atmosphere. His contributions to music, however, go far beyond his role in this film. Since his time on The Color Purple, Philinganes has maintained an extraordinary career as a session musician, composer, and producer. Throughout the 1980s and beyond, he worked with some of the biggest names in music, including Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, and Eric Clapton. His work as a keyboardist for Jackson's Bad, 1987 album, and Wonder's Songs in the Key of Life, 1976, remains among his most notable collaborations. His distinct playing style, characterized by smooth, sophisticated keyboard arrangements, helped define the sound of some of the most iconic songs and albums of the era. Philinganes' musical talents weren't limited to the studio. He also played live, often joining superstars on tour. He toured extensively with Jackson, adding depth to the live performances with his exceptional keyboard skills. Over the years, Filling Gaines became a key figure in the music industry, regularly performing with world-renowned artists while also creating his own solo work. In addition to his impressive session work, Filling Gaines worked on numerous television and film soundtracks, composing music and adding his expertise to the music of shows like The Tonight Show, starring Johnny Carson, and The Oprah Winfrey Show. His career continued to flourish well into the 21st century, with Filling Gaines maintaining his reputation as a top-tier musician, known for his ability to adapt to various genres from pop and R&B to rock and jazz. Today, Greg Filling Gaines's legacy is cemented in his work as one of the most respected keyboardists of his generation, having shaped the sound of modern popular music through his collaborations, live performances, and compositional work. His influence continues to resonate, particularly in his ability to blend technical skill with emotional depth, which has made him an integral part of the music world for decades. Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg's career took a significant leap forward following her role in The Color Purple, 1985, where she earned widespread recognition for her portrayal of Celie, a woman who overcomes unimaginable hardships. Her performance not only earned her an Academy Award nomination, but also helped solidify her as a powerful force in Hollywood. After the success of The Color Purple, Goldberg showcased her range with a mix of comedy, drama, and later television work. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, Goldberg became a beloved figure in mainstream entertainment. She starred in Ghost, 1990, one of her most iconic roles, which earned her an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. The same decade saw her appear in Sister Act, 1992, where she played a lounge singer-turned-nun, a role that brought her further fame and led to a sequel in 1993. Her success continued through the 1990s as she headlined films like The Player, 1992, The Associate, 1996, and Made in America, 1993, cementing her status as one of Hollywood's top stars. As a multifaceted entertainer, Goldberg expanded into television and became the host of the popular talk show The View in 2007. Her role on the show not only amplified her voice on political and social issues, but also earned her numerous accolades. In addition to her television work, Goldberg lent her talents to producing and voice acting, most notably as the voice of Shenzi in Disney's The Lion King, 1994, and other animated projects. Over the years, Goldberg continued to balance her career between film, television, and stage, even returning to Broadway with her one-woman show. Her outspoken activism and philanthropy, focusing on social justice, LGBTQ+ rights, and issues affecting women of color, remained a constant throughout her career. Goldberg's legacy is one of resilience and versatility, constantly redefining herself while also advocating for change and inclusivity in the entertainment industry. Adolph Caesar. Adolph Caesar, a talented actor and stage performer, had already established himself in theater before starring in The Color Purple, 1985, where he portrayed the character of Old Mister. Although Caesar's role in this iconic film marked one of his final appearances on the big screen, his career in the arts spanned several decades, with a rich combination of theater, television, and film. Following The Color Purple, Caesar's career took a back seat as he tragically passed away in 1986, just a year after the film's release, at the age of 52. Despite his brief life, Caesar's contributions to the acting world were substantial, particularly in his stage work. He was known for his strong, commanding presence and his ability to bring depth to his roles. Before becoming widely recognized for his work in film, Caesar had an extensive theater background, performing in productions like A Raisin in the Sun and The River Niger, both of which were groundbreaking works within the black theater community. In addition to his theater achievements, Caesar had notable television roles in series like Hill Street Blues and The Equalizer, demonstrating his versatility across different mediums. He was also involved in voice acting, lending his distinctive voice to a variety of projects. Though he was not in the public eye for an extended period, his career remained marked by the profound impact he had on the stage and screen. Caesar's career was ultimately cut short, but his legacy endures, remembered for his powerful performances that reflected the complexities of Black life and history. His brief but impactful body of work continues to inspire both actors and audiences alike, serving as a testament to his undeniable talent and the lasting influence he had on both theater and film. Danny Glover. Danny Glover, an American actor, producer, and activist, has had a distinguished career that spans decades, beginning with his breakthrough role in The Color Purple, 1985. Glover's portrayal of the abusive yet complex character of Mr. in Steven Spielberg's adaptation of Alice Walker's novel earned him critical acclaim. Following this success, Glover quickly became a prominent figure in Hollywood, known for his versatility across various genres. In the late 80s and early 90s, he solidified his status with roles in action films, most notably as Roger Murtaugh in the Lethal Weapon series, 1987 to 1998. His portrayal of the wise and often weary cop, partnered with Mel Gibson's character, became iconic, establishing him as a leading action star. Alongside action, Glover maintained a strong presence in drama, appearing in films such as Places in the Heart, 1984, and Predator II, 1990. Beyond his acting, Glover also ventured into producing and directing. He produced and starred in the 1990s TV series The Guardian, and his directorial work includes Toussaint, 2007, a historical drama about Haitian revolutionary leader Toussaint Louverture. Glover's influence also extended into activism, championing causes such as civil rights, economic justice, and environmental concerns. He worked alongside organizations like the United Nations and participated in political movements, especially advocating for African American and global human rights. In recent years, Glover has continued acting in both film and television, participating in projects like Sorry to Bother You, 2018, and lending his voice to animated shows such as The Mandalorian, 2020. He remains a respected figure not only for his rich body of work, but also for his ongoing commitment to social and political causes. Glover's legacy as a groundbreaking actor and an outspoken activist continues to inspire new generations. Margaret Avery. Since her iconic role as Shug Avery in The Color Purple, 1985, Margaret Avery has built a career that highlights her deep talent and versatility as an actress. Her portrayal of the independent and charismatic blues singer earned her critical praise, and she became a standout in the film, which was based on Alice Walker's novel. Following The Color Purple, Avery maintained a steady presence in both film and television, often embracing roles that allowed her to portray strong, dynamic characters. In the years after The Color Purple, Avery appeared in a variety of films, such as The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh, 1979, The Last Dragon, 1985, and The Defined Woman, 1988. While her film career flourished, she also built a solid reputation on television, with guest roles in popular series like Sanford and Son, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and Living Single. Avery's ability to seamlessly transition between different genres showcased her acting range as she worked on both comedy and drama. During the 1990s and 2000s, Avery kept working in film, with notable appearances in The Big Score, 1983, and American Violet, 2008, the latter of which garnered attention for its depiction of social justice issues. Additionally, Avery remained an active participant in stage productions, which allowed her to continue refining her craft and displaying her vocal talents, particularly in musical theater. Despite her career largely moving away from the spotlight of mainstream Hollywood, Avery's contributions to film and television remained impactful. Known for her strong presence and depth of character, she continued to influence audiences with her work. Avery's legacy is marked not only by her pivotal role in The Color Purple, but also by her contributions to the arts and her consistent representation of Black women on screen. Through her diverse roles, Margaret Avery has ensured her place in entertainment history. Ray Dawn Chong's career, which gained significant attention after her role in The Color Purple, 1985, has spanned several decades, highlighting her dynamic range as an actress, director, and producer. Her portrayal of the spirited and rebellious young woman, Squeak, in Steven Spielberg's adaptation of Alice Walker's novel helped cement her place in Hollywood. The role was a standout in the ensemble cast, and it paved the way for further opportunities in both film and television. In the years following The Color Purple, Chong's career flourished with a variety of roles in both mainstream films and independent projects. She starred in Commando, 1985, alongside Arnold Schwarzenegger, where she played a key supporting role as his daughter's kidnapper, and appeared in Quest for Fire, 1981, which earned her critical acclaim for her portrayal of a prehistoric woman. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, she built a solid reputation as an actress who could successfully navigate both comedy and drama, appearing in films such as Soul Man, 1986, and The L Word, 2004 to 2009, showcasing her versatility. Chong's career was not confined to the screen. She also explored directing, producing, and writing. In the 2000s, she made her directorial debut with the film I'm Gonna Get You Sucka, 1988, and later directed a few more projects. While she remained active in the film industry, her focus shifted more toward creative control, taking part in smaller-scale projects that allowed her to explore more personal and unique material. Over time, Chong found herself in the realm of voice acting as well, lending her voice to various animated series, which further showcased her adaptability. Her involvement with advocacy and raising awareness on issues such as race and representation in Hollywood became more prominent as her career progressed. While her public career slowed in recent years, Ray Dawn Chong remains a respected figure in the entertainment world, known not only for her trailblazing roles, but also for her efforts in advocating for diversity and inclusion both on and off screen. Her legacy continues to inspire future generations of performers. Drew Bundini Brown. Drew Bundini Brown, best known for his role as a key figure in Muhammad Ali's life and career, had a profound impact on the entertainment world. Though his appearance in The Color Purple, 1985, was not as prominent as his other achievements. Brown, who worked as Ali's personal assistant and trainer, gained recognition as the man who coined the famous phrase, "Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee." Though his screen roles were limited, his larger-than-life personality and his real-life relationship with the iconic boxer drew attention. After his work on The Color Purple, where he played a supporting role, Brown's career continued to be defined by his work outside of film. He remained close to Ali, offering his distinctive support both in the ring and behind the scenes. Brown was known for his poetic and motivational speeches, often serving as Ali's emotional backbone, a role that became almost as famous as Ali's own. His influence on the legendary fighter extended into public speaking and motivational roles, contributing to Ali's legendary status as not just a boxer, but a cultural figure. Brown's post-Color Purple years also saw his involvement in various artistic endeavors, particularly in music and poetry. He was known for using his expressive language to inspire others, blending his passion for boxing with his talent for performance. As a poet, Brown recited and shared his works on numerous stages, using his platform to inspire people of all walks of life, particularly in the Black community. Tragically, Drew Bundini Brown's life was cut short in 1987 when he died in a car accident at the age of 63. Despite his relatively brief life, his legacy endures, particularly in his contributions to both the world of boxing and his fleeting but impactful role in Hollywood. Brown's name remains intertwined with Ali's, a testament to his dedication, talent, and lasting influence in both sports and popular culture. Clarence Avant. Clarence Avant, often referred to as the godfather of black music, has had a profound impact on the music industry, and his life and career since The Color Purple, 1985, reflect his unwavering influence as a producer, executive, and philanthropist. While Avant's name may not be widely recognized by the general public, his contributions to the music business and his mentorship of countless artists have made him a key figure in shaping the careers of African American musicians. In the years following his involvement with The Color Purple, where he was part of the team that helped bring the film's groundbreaking music to life, Avant continued to play a central role in the music industry. As a highly respected music executive, he worked with major record labels and was instrumental in bringing new artists into the spotlight. His career began in the 1960s when he started his own record label, Sussex Records, which signed and developed notable artists such as Bill Withers. He also worked with artists like Lionel Richie, Curtis Mayfield, and Sarah Vaughan, providing the industry with influential music while helping to break barriers for black artists. Avant's legacy extends beyond just his work with artists. He was a pioneering force in the business side of the industry. He worked as an advisor and consultant for several major companies, advocating for more opportunities and fair representation for black people in the music business. His behind-the-scenes efforts helped to open doors for the next generation of African American artists, producers, and executives. Philanthropically, Avant has dedicated much of his time to supporting education and music initiatives. His work in mentorship, particularly for young aspiring African American musicians, is one of his greatest legacies. His influence also extends to his family, with his wife, Jacqueline, being involved in various charitable causes, further cementing the Avant's name as one associated with social progress and cultural impact. Clarence Avant's contributions to the music industry and his work as an advocate for African American artists have made him a towering figure, respected by peers and artists alike. His work behind the scenes continues to shape the landscape of music, and his legacy as a trailblazer in both the business and philanthropic realms remains ever present. Ndugwu Chanclair. Ndugwu Chanclair's career as a highly skilled and influential drummer has left an indelible mark on the music world, with his contributions to jazz, R&B, pop, and more continuing to resonate long after his involvement in The Color Purple, 1985. Chanclair's role in the film's soundtrack as a percussionist added to his growing reputation as a versatile musician. This was just one chapter in his rich and diverse career, which spanned decades and included collaborations with some of the biggest names in music. Following The Color Purple, Chanclair's work as a session musician and band leader flourished. His drumming was featured on albums by iconic artists such as Michael Jackson, with whom he worked on the legendary Thriller 1982 album. Chanclair's contributions to Jackson's work, particularly his drumming on Billie Jean, became integral to defining the sound of one of the best-selling albums of all time. In addition to working with Jackson, Chanclair also collaborated with other high-profile musicians, including Miles Davis, Santana, and Herbie Hancock, solidifying his place as a sought-after talent in both the jazz and pop music scenes. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, Chanclair continued to bring his unique groove and style to an array of genres. His ability to adapt to different musical environments made him a go-to session drummer for various artists and projects. His work in the studio and on tour helped shape the sound of several genre-defining albums. He also ventured into teaching, sharing his expertise with younger generations of musicians who looked to him as a role model and mentor. In the 2000s, Ndugwu Chanclair remained active in both the live music scene and as an educator. He performed with numerous jazz and fusion ensembles, further cementing his legacy as a key figure in contemporary jazz drumming. His mastery of rhythm and his ability to infuse each performance with both precision and creativity ensured his position as a revered drummer. Chancler's impact on the music industry continues to resonate through the works of the artists he influenced and the students he taught. His legacy is a testament to the power of rhythm and groove, shaping the sound of multiple genres and leaving a lasting influence on music history. Akosua Busia. Since her notable role as Nettie in The Color Purple, 1985, Akosua Busia has built a diverse and impactful career that spans acting, writing, and directing. Her portrayal of the strong, resilient Nettie in Steven Spielberg's adaptation of Alice Walker's novel was a breakthrough moment, introducing her to a wider international audience and establishing her as a talented actress. Her performance, which conveyed both vulnerability and strength, was a highlight of the film, and it earned her significant recognition in the entertainment industry. After The Color Purple, Busia continued to pursue her passion for acting, appearing in a range of films and television series. She starred in The War, 1994, alongside Elijah Wood and Kevin Costner, where she played the role of Lorna, further solidifying her ability to take on complex roles. Her filmography also includes The Mighty Quinn, 1989, and The Bushido Blade, 1991, showcasing her range in both dramatic and action-oriented roles. In addition to her acting career, Busia's work as a writer and director has been a key aspect of her artistic journey. In the early 2000s, she began writing and developing projects that reflected her deep interest in storytelling and exploring the African diaspora. Her 2001 screenplay for The Wedding earned critical praise, highlighting her unique voice and perspective. In the years that followed, she continued to expand her work behind the camera, collaborating with others in the creative industry to bring forward stories that were both personal and politically conscious. Busia's commitment to the African community and her exploration of African identity remained a central theme in her career. She has continued to advocate for African culture and its representation in media. Additionally, her work in the theater, including directing stage productions, contributed to her growing influence in both the film and theater worlds. Through her varied career, Akosua Busia has made a lasting impact in the entertainment industry. From her early work in The Color Purple to her continued endeavors as a writer, director, and actress, Busia's legacy is one of resilience, talent, and a commitment to telling important stories. Leonard Jackson. Leonard Jackson's career, which began long before his role in The Color Purple, 1985, saw him continue to make important contributions to theater, television, and film following his portrayal of the character of Old Man in the iconic film. Although Jackson's role in The Color Purple was relatively small, it still showcased his range as an actor, and his career trajectory continued to be shaped by his remarkable talent in the years following the film's release. After his work on The Color Purple, Jackson remained active in theater, where he had spent much of his career before transitioning to screen acting. His stage work was deeply influential, and his ability to bring complex characters to life in live performances earned him respect among theater audiences and fellow actors. Jackson had performed with numerous theater companies across the country, including notable roles in productions like The Exonerated and Porgy and Bess, which demonstrated his mastery of both dramatic and musical roles. In the world of television, Jackson also had a strong presence, making several guest appearances on popular shows throughout the late 1980s and 1990s. His work included roles in series such as Law and Order, The Equalizer, and The Cosby Show, where he brought his distinctive style and gravitas to each character he portrayed. These appearances solidified his reputation as a versatile actor, capable of adapting to a wide range of roles, from law enforcement figures to everyday people. Jackson's film career also continued to thrive after The Color Purple, with his appearances in a variety of genres, including comedy, drama, and thrillers. While he may not have had as many leading roles, his work as a character actor was consistently praised for its depth and authenticity. He contributed to the success of films such as Dead Presidents, 1995, and Malcolm X, 1992, further cementing his place in Hollywood. Throughout his career, Leonard Jackson remained dedicated to his craft, earning recognition as one of the industry's most respected supporting actors. His work across multiple mediums showcased his versatility and enduring impact on both stage and screen. His legacy is one of dedication to authentic, impactful performances that continue to resonate in the world of entertainment. What do you think about the lives and careers of the actors in The Color Purple? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.